Now, I would like to call upon our respected principal, Lieutenant Colonel K.V. Nair, to deliver the welcome address. Sir, please.
Mr. Arul Selvan, presiding officer of the function, Professor Richard Hay, the extreme honorable member of the Parliament and chief guest of the function today, Mr. Padmanabhan, our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Stephen Lois, our guest of honor, all distinguished invitees, participants from various centers who have assembled over here to take part in the cultural fest, our staff, family, ladies and gentlemen. This morning, this auspicious morning, we have assembled over here for the inaugural function of the entity of Cultural Fest, Kalasangama 17. Cultural activities form an important part of our life. Our culture is the essence of our identity, a profound value which is spread and percolate among the civilized life of activities which permit the civilized life to carry on. Cultural activities in young people lead to aesthetic development, character building, spiritual growth, physical growth, creativity, and team spirit. It helps to develop clear focus, high motivation, hard work, and collaborative effort. With that aim in mind, NDTF has been promoting cultural activities by including cultural, curricular, and co-curricular activities in the curriculum. Once in 2 years, we call upon the trainees from all centers to gather over one of the centers for a mega cultural festival which is called Kalasangama. This year, NTTF has given the honor to Tertiary Training Center to host this important meeting. And aptly so. You have been briefed about the cultural heritage of NTTF by the speakers, and it is aptly so. You may be wondering that the very place, very location where we are now assembled, this is where Dr. Herman Gundet, he lived. A priest come from faraway place in Switzerland, came over here, and who had the distinction of compiling the first English Malayalam dictionary, and also he had compiled the Malayalam grammar, Vyakarana, and we have aptly given the name to this very hall, to Herman Gundet Hall. And also you would be knowing that in territory, the famous author Chandu Menon, he has scripted the very first Malayalam novel, Indulekha. And we had many other firsts to the town of Tellicherry, as already been told to you, like a 3 C's, circus, cricket, cup and cake. So it is very apt that this city has been chosen by NTTF to host this mega event. More than 330, 350 participants from all over India, from pan across India, have assembled over here to vie each other for a place of honor, showcasing their talents. The atmosphere is already charged with high expectation and for doing their whatever the cultural event that they have been prepared to present it to or the audience and get a place of honor. The campus is reverberated with melodious music, rhythmic step of dances, soul rendering music, and so on. And it actually is wearing a festive look. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning I have been given the onerous task of welcoming the august gathering. The chief guest of the function today is Mr. Richard Hay, a very honorable member of parliament and a social worker known intelligently. I have great pleasure to present Mr. Richard Hay to the audience.
Professor Richard Hay is a politician and a nominated member of Lok Sabha representing the Anglo-Indian community since 2015. He was born in Talsheri in the year 1952. He is a well-educationalist, writer, social worker and sportsperson. He was the chairman of Malabar Heritage Society and the first chairperson of Special Olympics International Kerala.
Sir, we are honored and privileged to have you with us as the chief guest of the function today. Hearty welcome to you, sir. Sri Padmanabhan, our esteemed guest of honor, is a great Malayalam writer and man of letters who have carved a niche for himself in the Malayalam literature field. I have great pleasure to introduce Mr. Padmanabhan to the august audience.
Mr. T. Padmanabhan is an Indian short story writer born in Pallikund, Kannur in the year 1931. He is the son of late Pudiyadath Krishnan Nair and Devaki. He started his writing at the age of 90 and has written more than 170 stories. His notable works are Prakasham Paruthunna Oru Penkutti, Gaudi, Kadal, Padmanabhante Kadagal and so on. He was honored with Vailar Award, Vallathol Award, Eduthachan Award, Muttathu Vakki Award, Bharatiya Bhasha Parishad Award and so on.
Sir, we are really honored and privileged to have you with us today as our guest of honor. Entity of Territory Trade Center, entity of give a very, very warm welcome to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the presiding officer of the function today is Mr. Arul Selvan, Deputy Managing Director of NTTF. Mr. Arul Selvan is a man of vision and foresight. Under the guidance of Mr. Arul Selvan, NTTF has been making remarkable, tremendous progress. Not only that we have made our distinctive stamp in the core training program, and it has also now been made his very strong presence felt in the literary mission, in the skill mission of the country. And we are contributing immensely to the skill training of the country. I think Mr. Arul Selvan is playing a very, very important role. Sir, we are very, very lucky to have you with us at the helm of affairs and who are guiding the destiny of our center. We welcome you, sir, to the function wholeheartedly. Thank you. It is a matter of great joy that Mr. Stephen Lewis, Director of Finance and Administration, is gracing the occasion as special guest of honor. Mr. Stephen Lewis is a very vibrant officer with a clear vision who contributes immensely to the growth of NTTF. I can best introduce Mr. Stephen Lewis to the audience with the word Sarvatra, which means everywhere. That he plays an important role in each and every activity of NTTF, making it a success. We are really proud to have you, sir, with us on this occasion. We extend you a very, very warm welcome. We gratefully acknowledge the presence of senior staff of NTTF, Mr. Anil Kumar, Mr. Ayappan, Mr. Cherian, and we have also with us today the special alumni representing. I think we have got, we are recognizing the presence of Mr. Jayaraj, Mr. Anil, and Mr. Vasant Kumar. I think Mr. Jayaraj and Mr. Anil, I think he has come all the way from Melbourne to attend this function. We welcome you, sir, to this morning active function. I also greatly, we have seen that Mr. Kurup, who has given a great part of the life that he has devoted to the growth of NTTF. So we are extremely happy that you have this morning, you have been with us to witness the great function. We welcome you very, very cordially. We also have the staff from various centers who have come with their participants, and we are all assembled here. NTTF Telechery Center extend you a very, very warm welcome. We have also seen that the principal of NTTF NEC, I think Mr. Suresh, is also with us today, and then we very, very warmly welcome him to this function. And there are many the participants from all over the centers, training centers have assembled here. NTTF Telechery Center extend you to all a very, very warm welcome. And we all welcome all distinguished guests and gentlemen and ladies present over here, our staff, our family, and the students of this institution, and all those people who are present here. I think the next 3 days are going to be very, very enjoyable days. We exhort you to see that you fully take the opportunity of seeing the various art form from the various part of the country and who have come and assembled here. It is a very, very rare chance that you may not be getting such an opportunity, anywhere. So please make good use of this mega festival, color festival, and take enjoyment. I think I am also seeing that, my wife, Mrs. Chamala, is also present here, and give her a very warm welcome. Thank you. Thank you once again. Jai Hind.